Hello everybody, Krazy BlueJay here. So normally we do gameplays on this channel, but I want to do something a little different. I actually kind of want to show you guys our server world that we first did for the forest. Some of you guys might know some of the locations from the taking the puff mushroom video. So I'm just going to show you guys around our world what we have created, all the work that we had put in, myself and some of my friends that helped create all this. So I'm going to show you everything. So first off, as you can see, we are in the plane. And so what we did with the plane is we actually secured this. We built a wall around it with an entrance and exit along with stairs so we can get in and out, because the way the plane sits here is at an angle, so like once you hop out you can't really like get back in. So we did it so that we could come here, so every time we logged in, one of our jobs that we would do is we'd send somebody out and we would loot the plane. Yeah, well, before I recorded, a cannibal came in here and tried to kill me because I left that door open. But yeah, so we decided to just build a little simple wall around this, nothing too spectacular, and some stairs so we can get in and out of the plane. But yes, that is the airplane spawn for you. Okay guys, the next location is not really a base, it's more of an outpost. This is Katana Outpost. Katana Outpost is actually located right next to where it's this light blue flag, which is where the katana is. We built it here just so that while we're out this way we can use it to log. I think we mostly use it for a hunting area, and anytime anybody joins our server, we tell them that in order to stick on, usually they have to go and retrieve the katana. So this is a little safe spot that they can stop on the way, get some rest, get some food, do some hunting, stuff like that. Looks like we got a little lizard in there. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you the inside. This was is a village for cannibals. We did add some traps on the outside, so we got some log falls here, and we got some more log falls there as well. You can see that we have the traps set around here for catching animals, because we do get a lot of different kinds of animals moving around through here. We got two different entrances. We got an entrance over here and an entrance on the other side, which I'll show you here. So when you come on in, the first thing you're going to notice is we do have a tower here that allows you to go over, and while you're on this tower there is a little standing fire there, so while you're up there guarding at night, before you can get the rest, you can keep warm while it's cold. We got some birdhouses here. We got, I think that's a baby's head, or meat and baby head mounted there. We got our fireplace, our bone, bunch of water water catcher collectors, stick collector, some carts here for gathering some wood. We got our garden. We got some benches. We got a Legsy corpse sitting here. And like I said, we mostly use this for hunting, so we got our skin racks here naturally, and we got our our hunting bed right there, so you can sleep. We do have another tower on this side, along with another entrance as well. On this tower, as you can see, we have a catapult up there, just so when enemies come up, we can just throw some rocks at them, and yeah, most of the time, usually enemies, cannibals, mutants usually spawn in like this area. that we've noticed. Sometimes they do spawn inside these walls, which, as you could see, the body's missing now. Okay, creepy. Anyways, but yeah, sometimes they spawn in here. We just dispatch them and secure the base. But yeah, this is Katana Outpost. Okay, guys, so this next base here, it should actually be a slightly familiar location, minus that we do have the trees regrown back. But this is actually the location from the Taking the Puff Mushroom video, where it was me, Lo, ComChurch, and Geno. We were just building and working on this base over here, and some goofy things happened. I got flung by a cart somewhere over in that area, um, and some other goofy things. We also had the what we call the sausage party, or most of you guys refer it to as the worms, had spawned inside the location, which we had to fend off. Um, but yes, so you guys didn't get to really see the finished product of that. It was just more of a goofy video, showing some of the funny moments that we had uh, during that gameplay. So I'm gonna show you guys this. So when you walk up here, we got this nice little path here, made out of stones. We also got two traps here, so that when cannibals come up, we can catch them, dispatch them, and either harvest their body for bones, or like my fellow friend Lo likes to do, is eat them. So yeah. Over here we got some spike logs fences here. I know it doesn't look like they're very useful because there is an edge of a cliff right there, but they do look really nice. It just kind of gives this little like defense of a fortress type look to it. We even got more on this side as well. Uh, they can kind of do help a little bit when cannibals to kind of get closer to there, but otherwise, they really don't have much of a function, just to kind of look nice at the moment. Then when you go up these stairs, we got one of our entrances here, which I'm going to close this entrance. Oh, my bad. But when you come in here, this is actually the base right here. So this base is actually called Puff Mushroom Base. This base is actually for ComChurch. As you can see, his house is over there. So most of this, you guys actually did not get to see the finished product in the video. Some of this came a little later. So we got our church here in the center over this water, which kind of gives it this really nice look to it. Um, I think it looks kind of neat to have something like that, and then just a little bridge that you can walk on over. So yeah, but this church isn't as decorated as the next church I'll end up showing you. Usually we decorate them, make them look creepy. Usually we call them the Church of the Cannibals, because most of us eat people. Don't judge us. Um, but hey, food is food. So anyways, we got our birdhouses over here, some log carts. These ones are filled with stone. These are some empty ones that we were using to haul wood back and forth. We got a little tower here that we can climb over and defend the walls from any cannibals clawing and banging and disturbing us. Over here, we have the spot where I set Geno on fire with a little campfire or water collectors and a bench. We got some drying racks for our food. Over here we have a garden with some aloe, and it looks like blueberries growing. Onto ComChurch's house. Now, we really didn't get to finish it. We'll probably come back at some point and finish his house. But all we got right now is a bench, two couches, a table, a weapon display, and a chimney. Um, there's no beds here yet, so when you come here, you can't really like sleep here. You'd have to kind of gather some supplies and build your own um, little spot to sleep. We got another log cart. Um, I think that log cart at one point was stuck down in the water, but I was able to get it out. We still got plenty more room to build on. We'll have to come back and work on it some more. But we do have another entrance over here that leads out towards the winter area, along with some fall traps here as well. It's a nice little location. It's up towards the north of the map if you guys don't recognize the area. We like to have this on the shore, but I think it's a little neat outpost. I just love how we have the church built there. And I hope that we do come back and finish this and make it look real nice. When we do, definitely will release another video on it. But on to the next place. Okay guys, so our next space that we're going to show you, I'll show you guys in the book the location, if you guys are wondering, is completely north of the map where the large mountain is. Also, it's where the front of the plane, the cockpit, had crashed, where you come up here and you get the flare gun, and in the suit you get the pilot suit, the pilot's outfit, the captain's outfit. So how we mark this is when you're like right here, we even have a marker to mark the location of that. But when you get to this location, you got this path, which if you were to follow it, will lead you into some traps that we have set around. Some of them have been sprung. I accidentally trapped them while I was recording the intro, trying to get it up at an angle, and I totally forgot all about them as I was going through and realized I was setting them off. But you continue to follow this path. We do have one set there, you know what, just for the fun of it. Or maybe not. Okay. Well, right here, this base is actually called the Fortress. The Fortress is something I built on my own. I got bored one day, hopped on here, and just started building. I took some ideas a bit from other people's videos of how to build somewhere like the walls and stuff like that. But the fortress design itself is purely straight out of my head. The location idea, though, I did watch from another video. Somebody actually built a base in this little nook, and actually looked really cool. So I decided, hey, why not? I'm gonna try it as well and see if I could do better. I'm not gonna boast, but I feel like I did a little bit of a better job. But I do love it. So as you can see with this fortress, we do have defenses here on the outside, some traps. We do have a catapult. We have some bird houses there. Come through this gate here. There is a second layer here, which you can store some carts in here if you want to, or you can kind of like gather up here, and then when you go to the open doors, you can try getting up and find some of the cannibals as they are making their way in. We also got a door here that you can secure from the inside here, so that if you don't want somebody or something from coming in, you can prevent that if this gate were to be open or not being able to close, or if for any reason we were to do building destruction, you could actually kind of like protect yourself for the time being. As you can see, we do have a storage area for your sticks, your logs, and your rocks. When you come over this way, we do have an elevator. We even have a marker that sits in the background there. Let me see if I can get up to here. Okay, so when you come up the elevator, there's 2 floors that you can access with via elevator. In these shafts here, we have skin rack there, and we have some more stick racks for extra storage. When you go into here for this first floor here, we have our armory, which has our weapon racks, explosive racks. We even have some armor displays, and we have some arrow holders. You come out these doors here, and we got a little walkway that goes behind this wall where you can, if I'm correct, you can open and close the door. So you can let people in this way if they're being chased and you want to make sure that they're secure so that they don't have to spin around and hit the door. But you don't want to be in dangerous way. You can do that, and you can also shoot arrows from here and take out some cannibals or mutants as they are approaching. But it's a nice little walkway here that you can go back and forth to with 2 different entrances. So making our way to this floor at the 3rd floor here, or 2nd floor. Excuse me. We have pretty much it's like a living area. We have some skin racks, a bed there. We have some rabbit cages here. We have some drying racks for the food, some shelves, and some bone holders as well. You come out this door here. We have our first tower, which has a catapult, and just as our other tower has, but it allows you to bombard enemies as they are approaching. You can also, with a bow and arrow, you can shoot targets, or with spears, you can shoot them from here. But yeah, so onto the other side over here. Crap. A little difficult to get through here for me. Okay, there we go. Anyways, on this side we have the other tower. As you can see, same outfit. Outfitted with the same catapult as the other tower does. And I love when you come up this way, up these stairs here that leads to the top of the fortress. You got this little nice view, so you can stand here, command your people, directing the attacks and everything, which is a nice little thing. I like it. And I even got this little bone fence here that I put up, which I thought would kind of make it look like a very intimidating fortress. So when you go in here, this is a meeting area where people can come and sit and talk about issues, or listen to me over here and whatever 2 leaders I have appointed for this fortress, which at the time is Lo and Honey. But yeah, we sit up here and we can discuss stuff. The others have not actually seen this fortress. I even have these here so that when they're lit, it looks really cool. Let me get them lit up so you guys can see. And but yeah, it kind of looks really neat. I just like this, and then we got a campfire back there, which makes it more intimidating when you get back here. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna set myself on fire. Maybe not, but yeah, give some lighting to you when you're sitting there. But yeah, this is the fortress. And guys, so our last fortress here that we're going to show for our bases, right now this is the logging camp area. This is also over there our main village that we created. But yeah, so the logging camp area does have some minor defenses here, some defenses for the walkway. Pretty much all the logging camp is for cutting down the trees, collecting them, and shipping them from this little area over to the village. So we can ship supplies to other areas as well. We got some towers for defenses, so you can climb up there and shoot down. And we got an entrance here, some tree houses for some of the people who live in that are in this area while they're logging, so they don't have to walk all the way that way to go and be safe or to get sleep. We even built this around this little water pool here, and so we even got some fish traps in there with some fish right there that will need to be collected at some point. They've probably been in that as traps for a good couple of months now. It's been a good couple of months since we played on the server, but we got a little log cabin with a tree that decided, hey, I'm gonna grow here just for the fun of it. So yeah, we got that. On our tree houses, we do have some sap collectors, so those trees aren't just being used for holding a home, but they're useful for collecting the sap as well. We also have some drying racks there for the food for them to collect, and campfire over there for them as well. So over here we have an elevator that you can place the logs on, and those logs then get lifted up to this little walkway here, and then people will grab those logs and they will transport them over here along this walkway to the village. So before I go into the main village and show you guys that real quick, so this is a little trap circle that one of my friends made. It's so that if you're being chased, you can like dart in it here and it'll trap some cannibals. Also, since this is a very popular walkway for cannibals, even when we're not around, a lot of them will get caught in these traps. So it's good to kind of for those that are cannibals in our group can have some food sources. Also, we can make bone armor, bone arrows, anything that we need the bones for. This is a good and fun way to actually collect them. And sometimes it's actually fun to come out here when you see nothing but cannibals stuck in this. It's very entertaining because then you just come up and you just start plucking them in the head with spears and arrows. But yeah, so yeah, when you come up this walkway, you'll see the outer wall of our village, which is defended with some spike walls that you can see down there, some fall traps as well. We got some spike walls, though spike trap, which I can't set off because I'm in this mode. But yeah, we have those there. As you can see, we are sporting two towers here that have stairs that you can walk up, and then it's got a little bridge between both of them so you can defend the walls, keep an eye out for enemies that are approaching. But yeah, so and then there's the end of the ramp for the log ramp. This also is a zip line that we use to just go off in that direction as quick as possible without having to walk all the way around. Even though there is also another alternate route, but it beats having to go when you're in this area. You can just go straight down this way instead of having to walk that way or to walk that way. I'll show you the reason why we're saying to walk that way here in a minute. But when you come over here, we have our storage area. As you can see, we got log carts here. We got some skin racks, some rock holders, a catapult for defensive purposes, some stick holders, and some log holders as well. We built this platform because it just kind of keeps everything even, organized, and nice. And I just honestly think it looks nice. It kind of it makes us look. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe to me it's impressive. I like it. Along with these little stairs that we had to use because nobody wants to have to keep going jump up on everything. So the next building that we have here is our storage house, which, as you can see, we have shelves and shelves full of medicine and food and drinks. We even got some food racks or food drying racks here as well, which we stock. How these got stocked is we actually went and, like you could see, we had our plane secured, so we would go back and forth every time we logged on and bring those supplies here and stock the shelves. So when you go up this little stairs and then you gotta crouch, we have our rabbits over here that we use for food and their skin and stuff, but we keep them it's stored over here. So and then we got our church, and like I was saying, we usually make our churches look creepy. So we got some effigies, Armsy head, some skulls mounted on here. When you go in, we actually took, since you couldn't actually sit on the chairs with the actual building design itself, we came in here and we actually modified it with by putting some benches that you could see right there that allow you to sit on it, even though it shows your legs going right through that, but we can't help that. But we wanted to make use of it because this is the Church of the Cannibals. We even decorated our podium with some skulls and some frames. We even got another little effigy thing here that we got to decorate when we kill more cannibals. Some skulls up there and some lighting in here as well. Also, if you notice, we use our churches to mark our base location if they have a church in them. If they don't have a church in them, then normally it's one of those little huts. Uh, but yeah, when you come over here, we have our garden over here. We have some aloe growing, some blueberries, more aloe and blueberries. We got some water collectors here, some more rabbit cages, just in case if those ones in the storage room get full, or we need to bring them out here so we can populate and make more rabbits. Um, when you go down this way, we got a secondary wall with defenses as well. Um, just minor defenses though. But we have a secondary wall with a gate that we could close, so just in case if that gets overrun for any reason, we can fall back to this location and close these doors, along with towers as well to overlook. So to explain why this looks like this, this is actually the first wall we built, and then out there is the second wall. So we built here first, worked on this, then we spread out this way to work on this and add everything else that we needed. So we did bit by bit. Uh, so yeah, this was the very first wall and towers ever created for this place. This is actually the origin areas. As you can see, we had our first garden here, our first rabbit cage there as well, and some water collectors there. So we got two houses here. This one's my house, and this one's Lowe's house. Pretty much, they just have the stuff in them. Um, Down here, I just got a little dining area. I got a little living room area, little storage areas. When you come up here, I got more weapon. I got some weapon holders, some armor holders that you can see over here with my bone, and I guess they call it creepy armor. In here, I got some food storage for drying out some meat. You come into here, and I have my bedroom along with some explosive storage, two shelves for like these plant-based medicines. Um, I got a little weapon rack thingy there, and I got some bone things along with some aloe growing out in front of my window, except for I don't have one there. I probably should put one there at some point. So, yep, simply that is my house. I even got a katana mounted over there and a little fireplace. Uh, so, yeah, and you can see on my side, my wall is just simple and basic. But when you come to Lowe's, first thing you're going to notice is these bone fences around here and the armsy head mounted. So when you come into Lowe's, he's got his rabbit cages, his little explosive and weapon storage area over here, his little living room with just his single couch and his precious shark head, along with some lizard head mounted there. I just noticed that now. That actually looks really cool. We even has some bone collectors and some arrow things, some storage over here. Has some aloe, but the most impressive thing about Lowe's house is this. I just love this little thing around the stairs where you got these stone walls and the bone fence along with the bone chandelier, uh, the drying racks, the armor racks, the more drying racks, this little table with an axe embedded in it. Uh, I take it this is low seat, and this is whatever possible victim seat that will sit here and talk to Low. There's Low's bed and some more aloe and another armor rack as well. So moving on out here, we got two more houses here. They're actually empty. Nobody actually has occupied these houses yet. So we are hoping maybe when we get more people that somebody will occupy them. I think one of them was originally supposed to be intended for Honeydew, but Honeydew decided to live in the city hall over there. But yeah, so we got some extra houses for some people that that could live there. We got some more of these paths going around here. We got some more birdhouses here. So when coming over to City Hall, first thing when you come in is we got our meeting area with a stage. So everybody can sit here, talk about what we should do next, find out what jobs they're going to be doing, what roles they're going to be playing in part of the society that we created. But yeah, and I think with the mods you can actually increase the amount of size. So if we did a modded version, we or modded this so that we could hold more people, we'd probably put more chairs in. We might do that at some point. If you guys think that's a cool idea and should do that, leave a comment down below. And we might do that. Maybe you guys can join us. So you come into here and we have our elevator shaft here, which leads all the way up to the next floor. And on this next floor, we have a little waiting area with a secretary's desk, couches so people can wait, some tables that you can place some magazines on, or at least pretend that there's some magazines or possibly toys sitting on this in the corner as you wait for a meeting to talk to any officials. In this area is our hallway to our offices, which some of these offices are unoccupied because some of our council members did not decorate their offices, or we just don't have them to do it. They're just extra offices just in case. Over here is this is Lowe's office. Lowe has a shelf over here, a little weapon rack, head mounted on the wall, some skins, Lowe's desk, and Lowe doesn't have any chairs for guests because Lowe likes to make people to stand. Another little armor thing over there, and some mallow growing in the window. Over here is Honey's office. Just a nice simple office with a desk, his chair, the guest chair, and just some benches for people if they just want to sit down and relax when talking. Also, we have my office over here where I have my desk, my chair, my Armsy head, and Lexi and Cowman head sitting over there with two chairs. I got gun mounted here, my deer head, some skins on the wall. I think I gotta mount another deer head and a rabbit's head there, but I also got a little shelf here for stuff and a pretty nice view of the place. And then I think this is, yep, that's just um, another empty room. So moving on out here, we got our lighthouse over here with a little walkway to it. So this is the lighthouse that we like for our docks down there below. So to get down there, we have to go over here and take the step. See, this is the other way I was telling you guys. We even have it lit up so you're not falling off the edge at night. But yeah, so yeah, there's our lighthouse from what it looks like down here below. So over here we have a few docks here with some ships. Two of our ships that we have here this is our warship. As you can see, it's decked out for war with some catapults. There's some armor racks in there, explosive racks are head mounted on there. And yeah, it's just pretty much just a warship. You can roll up on another ship, bombard people if we had enemy players for any reason, or we can roll up on enemy cannibals. Over here is a cargo ship that we use to transport items back and forth, or supplies back and forth to other locations, which we have to build some docks for certain ones that are along the shore. But yeah, we can use that to transport any type of item that we need. So this has been decked out for that. We even got two hunting houses here that are portable for along the water that can go to different places and hunt and gather, a few bit of supplies or to possibly start another base. You go over here, we got this entrance blocked off of the gate, and then we got just a little lonely shack for anybody who wants to just kind of be out here by themselves. So over here, for the last part of our base here, is we have our barracks. We have 2 barracks for training people how to fight. They also can live in here as well. So they would be the defenders of our camp, or of our camps and bases. And so they got some weapon racks there so they can mount, and then they can come in to any of these and sleep. And then over here they got a little archery range so they can learn how to shoot arrows and hit targets, along with a wall that kind of helps keep from going any further, unless if they're really that bad of an aim and shoot off this way. But if they miss this target, at least the arrows will be embedded to them, along with some arrow holders with some arrows in them. It looks like we had somebody training, or either they used them for personal use. I don't know, but they were there. But yeah, you can come over here and train. We got a wall that stretches over along the water. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like we should have it because there is water on the other side. It's just a case of cannibals walk around along the shoreline, which we've seen that happen a couple of times. So we actually just decided, you know what, screw it, we're just going to defend it, along with it being lit up. So if any cannibals are down here, we definitely will see their silhouettes. We also have an entrance here as well, so to get back and forth, or to get out, so we can come down here and go and get some turtles. And if we're down this way, it's just another safe way for us to go. But yep, so far guys, that's what we have on the server. If you guys think we should build more to this, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and slap that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, so if you want to know when we post more videos, you can get notified about it right away. Also join our Discord if you would also like to be a part of this, and maybe you could come out here, join our servers when we're doing this, and you know, help show your creative side, and we could build a bigger, better society. Maybe you could come on this server and find a spot and help build there as well. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. This is Krazy BlueJay from Respawn Failed.